Good morning, class. My name is Jacqueline Chelangat. Welcome to this short English lesson. Our topic today is a subject-verb agreement. And by the end of this lesson, we should be able to choose the correct verb that agrees with either a singular or plural subject. You should also be able to identify the subject and the verb in a sentence. Can somebody remind me what we talked about last time? Yes, Jane? Wow, good. In the last lesson, we looked at the components of a sentence. What did we say about the components of a sentence? Yes, Purity? Good. Components of a sentence, we have the subject. Yes, John? We have the verb. Correct. So the subject and the verb are the most important components of a sentence. You cannot have a sentence without a verb. You cannot have a sentence without the subject. Today we'll be looking at how to come up with a grammatically correct sentence using the correct verb and the subject. That takes us to what we are going to talk about today, and that is a subject-verb agreement. And there is a rule that applies to this. So we normally say that singular means one and the plural means two. So for singular subject, that is one, we add s to the verb. And for the plural subject, that is two or many, we add s. We do not add s to the verb. Is that clear, students? That is correct. Let us look at the following sentences. The first sentence, the boy runs. Where is the subject in this sentence? Yes, Jane. The boy. That is the subject. Is it singular or plural? It is singular. And therefore, you can see that runs as an S. Because we said for singular subjects, we add S to the verb. Let's look at the second sentence. Can somebody read us the second sentence? Yes, Wangila. Good. The boys run. That is our sentence. The boys, which is our subject, is it singular or plural, class? Correct. The boys is in plural, and therefore, if you look at our verb, we do not have an S. Are you getting it? Correct. Let's look at this practice. I'm going to give you 1 minute as I go around checking. Wow, I can see that 3/4 of us can come up with the correct. Wekesa? Yes. The teacher dash a story. The teacher reads a story. The teacher narrates a story. As you can hear, reads, I've added an S. Narrates, I've added an S. Why? Because the teacher is singular. Correct. Let's look at the second practice. My friends dash football. Wekesa? My friends is a subject, correct, which is in plural, and therefore I will say my friends play football. I will not add an S because my friends is in plural. Correct. Can we clap for Wekesa? Let's look at the practice number 3. The cat and the kitten dash asleep. The cat and the kitten, how many are they? We have 2 subjects, and therefore it is in plural. So can we fill in this? Jane? Yes? The cat and the kitten are asleep because are is in plural. And since we have the subject, the cat and the kitten, which are 2, which means it is in plural, that is why we have the verb are. Can we clap for Jane? Correct. So sometimes we may come across some of the subjects that are tricky. For example, everyone, each, anybody, somebody, the team, the class. As you can see, someone might easily confuse and say that they are in plural. But no, they are treated as in singular. And that is why whenever we have this as our subject, whenever we have everyone, each, anybody, somebody, the team, the class as our subject, we are going to use the a singular verb. For example, is, everyone is happy. We have used is, and the subject here is everyone. The team is playing. The team, as much as we have, for instance, in football team, we have 12 players, and you see there are 12, but we count them as one. That is why we have used the singular verb. Have you understood? Yes. Now, I'm going to give you these sentences you attempt. So let us go to our Google Classroom. I've posted some 4 sentences there. I'll be going around in your groups as we check. And that was our lesson today. Thank you.